friends, this is Retro John, and today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse X-Men Dark Beast. This is the evil beast from the Age of Apocalypse universe. He is not our blue furry friend, no siree. He is a very gray, dark gray, very evil individual. So I can't wait to take a look at this figure. You see him inside here. We see some accessories that could very well be part of our Build-A-Figure Sugar Man. On top, we have the Age of Apocalypse logo to let you know what Marvel Legend figure this belongs to. We got some amazing artwork on the side with our Dark Beast and Apocalypse looming in the background. On the back of the packaging, we have a bend here. Oops, yeah. Sorry, it was the only one they had at the store. We also have a bio in multiple languages, as well as a character. We have all the characters in this lineup, including Sugar Man here. We'll take a look at him in the next video. And of course, not only does this show us the lineup of the figures, but also the lineup of the videos. So we've done all of these characters already in the previous videos, so go back and take a look at them. Here's our Dark Beast. This is what we're looking at. It's a very hefty figure. So let's get him out of that packaging and take a look at the figure inside. Okay, friends, here is our Dark Beast out of the packaging. And right out of the gate, I want to say that he has been so far the hardest to stand right. He's so top heavy. He also has some of the tightest joints out of all of these figures so far as well. So something definitely to be wary about, and I'll point everything out here in the moment when we go over the articulation, which is right now. So let's go ahead and take a look here. First off, his head is on a ball joint, which is great. He can look like this. He can look up like that. He can look down like that. Let's zoom out a bit here. There we go. His arms can go out like this. He does have swivel here at the biceps. He does have double joints at the elbows. And I do like how his fur kind of hides that a bit. That's kind of neat. He also has bends at the wrists, which do work very tight. Swivel at the wrists as well. And yes, they actually both work. And they're both very, very tight. Now, he doesn't have a waist swivel, but he has a torso cut and swivel here on a ball joint, so he can do one of these dealies. He does also have an ab crunch, which is kind of cool. His legs can come out that far. He can move them out this far, this far. Now, here's where we go dangerous. He has thigh cuts here for a swivel, but they're very, very, very tight. So, let's give this a shot. There we go. Very, very tight. And almost ratchety. So, be very careful. He also has double knee joints. Here, double bend at the knee joint. Now, I'm going to warn you, it looks like he has boot cuts here, but I have not been able to move these whatsoever, so I think they're just a separate piece. They're not meant to swivel. Yeah, so if you do try it, be careful. However, we do have articulation here at both ankles, and they do swivel, which is awesome. And he has articulation in the toes, which is also awesome. Hopefully these don't get too loose. Otherwise, he's not going to stand at all. So I kind of wish these weren't part of the articulation this time. Other than that, that's it for articulation-wise. We'll go over here on the details. So, he's got two-tone of gray. He's got a little bit of tint of blue here and there. Especially, you can really see it in his hair. I think it's black hair with very bluish black wash. It could even very well be a very dark blue, too. It really is hard to tell. He has multiple different tones of gray here in his face. He's got these great red braids here. He's got this earring in his ear. You can see he's got a very menacing smile on his face. This is a very evil, dark character. He's very sadistic. He does a lot of genetic experiments on characters, and he's a very bad character. But he has a lot of sculpted fur here. I mean, it looks great. We even have some wash on some of his fur to really make it stand out. So, I mean, this is a really cool figure. And like I said, he's very top heavy. Unfortunately, like I said, that makes it difficult for him to stand. We got some really nice shiny paint job here, kind of like a shiny blue, metallic blue, dark metallic blue, gray type color here. He probably has the most details out of all these characters. And it just kind of goes all the way down to his calf here. I mean, it's really, really good. I really like it. And again, that skull, the wash on the gray continues down here to his feet. I do kind of wish these these are actually painted a little bit if you look closely enough. It is a slightly darker gray than the rest of his foot, so that's kind of neat. Same with his fingernails. So yeah, very, very cool figure. I like it. I just wish he was a little easier to stand. So now he does come with a few accessories, and the fact that he has interchangeable hands. So let's go ahead and exchange these out. So he has this opened right hand here that we should just be able to pull right out and exchange it for a closed fist. And the closed fist, I checked ahead of time, does have the bend at the wrist, and you of course can swivel it as well. He has this hand here that's kind of open and closed, but you can pop that off really easily to pop on his other hand. And there you go. Now he can kind of bitch slap a character, I guess. I'm not sure why that hand is open so far. But it also has the bend, and it does work. And you can also swivel it. So not too bad at all. Like I said, I quite like this figure, and I just wish he wasn't so top heavy. There you go. Now he does come with one more accessory, and that is this Thor-like hammer, which is not Thor's hammer. It's Sugar Man's hammer, as you can tell. It's a sugar right here. It is also very, very top heavy as well. I would imagine that if you wanted to, let's find out. Let's get that other hand here. I guess if you wanted to, maybe see if you can fit it in Beast's hand. And you can. You can actually fit it in Beast's other hand. So there you go. Kind of balances him out so he's, you know, not falling over. So that's kind of neat. But it wasn't meant for him. It's actually meant for our next character in our next video, Sugar Man. So we're going to go ahead and leave Beast just like that. And he looks awesome. He really does. He might end up being my favorite. Toss up between him and Weapon X, definitely. Alright, well there you go. There is the 7 main action figures that you need to complete Sugar Man. We're going to take a look at him in our next video. So, let me know what you think of the video down below in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, please. And to help me out if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, this is Retro John, and I am out.